You'll only see right here on 16 News Now, part one of my conversation with the family of Montell O'Neal. The 24-year-old father of four was murdered in 2021 at a house party in South Bend. This is some of that video there. We actually told you last week about how police arrested his alleged killer, Javante Walker. And now Montell's identical twin brother and his niece talked to me about that night and how their family is slowly starting to heal.
We were twins, you know, I know everything about him, man. He was just really somebody great and a positive and good energy. He was just great, man. He was great.
Montell O'Neal speaking with us for the first time since police arrested his brother Montell's alleged killer back in late June. He and his niece Rashonda still seeking peace tonight, even after the arrest.
His smile, you know, he could light up a room. He just was a good guy, you know, and undeserving of what happened to him.
Do you ever think it was meant for you not to be with him that night?
I don't really like to think about that too much. If I was there, you know, I just wish he wasn't there. You know, I wish he wasn't there, or I wish the other guy wasn't there, because my brother was there to have a good time.
The day started much differently than how it ended. The twins attended their first Notre Dame game together. It was the first game of the year during the 2021 season.
As we got to that day, we were so excited. We were so excited. Before we went to the game, one thing I'll never forget, he told us, he said, bro, let's pray before we go to this game.
Last drive. Let's go, Indy. Last drive.
Not long after the game, Montell says his brother took him home. His brother would end up going to a party later that night.
You know, he called me, he FaceTimed me, and I told him, be safe, I love you. And he said it back to me, and I went back to sleep.
He didn't hear from his brother after that 2 a.m. FaceTime, but ended up with an eerie voicemail about an hour later from a friend who was with Montell.
I'm not going to go further into detail what I heard in the voicemail, but it was enough for me where I felt something.
He said he felt pain. It was around that same time, police say, his brother was shot and killed at a party near the 800 block of East Washington. His niece, Rashonda, was in Indianapolis with her daughter when she found out about the shooting.
Terrible. It was terrible news to receive at that hour. My first question was who and why?
These are some of the images from Michiana Crime Stoppers showing the home-turned crime scene. The images from that morning are unfortunately burned into Montell's mind. You remember those images vividly, don't you?
Yeah.
When you have somebody take a life, it kind of take you with it.
In that moment, did you feel like a part of you left too?
Yeah, I did.
Some tough stuff there. So we just took you through some of the night and some of the events leading up to the shooting and how they both found out. Tomorrow night, hear their response when I asked them why they think this even happened. They also talk about healing from the sudden hurt their family has been put through and how it felt to live in the same city for 21 months knowing Montell's killer was still free. This is our way of helping to illuminate the gun violence story that we talk about so much while also humanizing those who are victims of it. We'll be right back.